like the cool blue light, 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 like the cool blue light.
Calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best stop racing. Did you think you could keep us out? Shut the gates, forget us now. Tides are changing. Can you hear this sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Once you shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. We're the revolution. We're the revolution. We're the ground beneath your feet. We're the whisper in the tree. Do you feel us watching? Hunger in our eyes, victories on our minds. It's our time to rise. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Once you shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Once you shake the ground, you feel moving. We're the revolution. skin, you can see it beat, intoxicating your energy. First time in so long you felt the heat, evaporating your bindings. Move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the I know the sadness that cripples you. It comes in waves and out of the blue. But there are days you feel freedom too. Bask in the glorious light.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Apex Racing League here tonight. I am glad to be back here on a beautiful Tuesday here in Florida. The Pro Late Model is here tonight at Florida Volusia Park. Can't wait to get started here tonight. A great field of cars lined up with us here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? I definitely can't wait to get started here tonight. I do apologize if you hear my voice. Currently, allergies are kicking my butt right now, so apologies with my voice if you hear me going in and out. I'm not going to try as I'm going to try to keep talking the best I can, but hopefully keep it up. Current point situation right now. Points have been updated since last Tuesday. Jackson's still in first place right now with 730. David sitting in second with the 676. And Kenneth Logue right behind him with the 582. And Isaiah fourth and Jeff Martin in that fifth position. Jackson currently walking away with this one right now. He's got about 2 more races left. I do believe it is time to do our qualifying, ladies and gentlemen, so let's hop on board with somebody real quick. So give me a hot second. We'll go on board with Donathan here, first car on the track. Donathan in a 77 machine going to take it out this time by for qualifying. Kenneth as well, Randy Post, Ty Best, new driver. If I remember correctly, it's 2 laps. Yes, it is. So 2 laps of distance for these guys in qualifying right now. On board with Donathan. Donathan's first lap in. And what's it going to be? Donathan right now sitting 4th quick with 16.055. Brandon jumps up to P1 in the 24 machine of 15.560. Randy posts second. Second lap in for Randy. Slower and faster for Brandon. Brandon goes quick time still with the 15.538 for Brandon. Jackson last lap faster, and I believe it's quick time. Yes, it is. 15.486. 15.486 for Mr. Jackson Johnstone. Donnie Thibodeau up to the top 5. Congrats on that. Ty Best currently 9th. Thibodeau, Chris Thibodeau out here as well. First lap in him for him with a 15.938. Jumps up to 7th with a 15.819. Jesse Cameron in the 89 out there as well. Austin out there as well. Austin Litzman. He's currently sitting top 5 with a 15.678. On board here with Jesse. Jesse getting his first lap in. Nick jumps up to P3 as well. Ryan Sanford Jr. up to second with a 15.533. Second lap coming in for Ryan, coming out of turn number 4. Is it going to be faster? Yes, it is. It's going to be faster. Is it going to beat enough Jackson? Don't believe so, no. 15.503. David jumps up to P3 as well. 15.529 and 15.529. Jacob Pornick also out here running number 8 for Kyle Busch. He's currently in a top 10. The first lap in for him at 15.624. Second lap in for him is going to be faster. No, it's not going to be slower. 15.673. Daniel as well, currently out there. First lap in for him. Faster, 15.79, 15.579. What's going to be for him? Isaiah taking the last car on the track right now. Metcalf as well. Metcalf jumps up to the top 10, 15.587, 15.587. Isaiah right now goes out there and qualifies. First lap in for him. Going to end the 3 and 4 this time by first lap. 15.7, 15.806, sorry, 15.806 first lap in for Isaiah in the 70 car. Coming in at 3 and 4 for their final lap here. Is it going to be faster? Green sector. Not faster at all. 15, actually. It is faster. 15.607, sorry. See, it just wanted to play a trick on me. Well, that's going to round up qualifying. Let's take a look at your results real quick. Currently, Jackson on top, Ryan second, David third, Brandon fourth, and Daniel rounding out your top 5 here tonight. Like I said, a big field of cars. I believe we got 20 people, 21 people here tonight. So a very, very good strength of field of cars here tonight. So very good. Jackson, like I said, battling with David right now in points. David needs a good night here tonight at Volusia to end up taking a good points lead to catch up to Jackson here. But heat race action is about to get underway here pretty soon, ladies and gentlemen, as they just round it up. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Heat race number 1 lines up like this. Starting inside of row number 1 will be Austin Litzman. On outside of him will be Randy Post. Inside of row number 2 be Nick Litzman and Brandon. On outside of him, inside of row number 3 be Jackson Johnson with Kenneth Logue on the outside. And tagging it inside of row number 4 will be Jonathan. Jonathan tagging the end of the field here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 7 cars on the field. Ten laps of distance, I do believe, if I'm correct. 4 will go into the main event. We have, it looks like to be 3 heat races here tonight. Not too sure about a consolation. We'll keep that updated, guys. A lot of Nick and Austin got the same rap. I love it. I like it. Let me know in the chat who you think's gonna win here tonight. I did a Q&A. Let me know who you guys think. But pace truck lights are off. 1 to go. Coming out of turn number 4, we're going to be going green. Jackson somehow making it into the top 4 here tonight and lock himself into a good spot for AMA. We'll find out. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag here out of turn number 4. We are racing here at Volusia.
Green, green, green.
Green flag waving for heat race number 1. Austin off to a great start right now. Next in P2, comfortable. Randy Post loses a spot right now. He's 3 wide with Jackson. Jackson underneath on the 21. Jackson rolling the bottom of the track. Here comes Brandon as well. Brandon in the 24 going to try to follow his track footsteps. Randy, oh no, sorry. Nick gets a little bit of contact there with Jackson. Jackson's got some nose damage now. Nick currently sitting P2 and gonna lose that position. Brandon now. Brandon takes P2 away from Nick. Here comes Jackson right back underneath of Nick. Nick falls back. Here comes Randy Post. Randy Post battling for that final transfer spot. Side by side, coming into 3 and 4. 3 wide. Randy Post hits the wall, sent up, and big wreck right there for Jackson. Wow. Let's take a back at that real quick. Great battle here throughout the field for that 4th and 3rd position. Looks like Randy Post has caught the inside wall, setting Jackson up. Then Nick tried cutting underneath, and I believe just caught his rear end. That was what shocks me right there. Just caught a rear end and just sent him flying right into the wall. So we'll keep our eye on that, as he is trying to limp into the pits to get a fast repair. Jackson's back out on the track now. That's good. I believe we're going to be doubled back up here for the heat race number 1. I believe so. Yes, we are. Kenneth Lowe blinking in and out like crazy on our end. Right now, Austin, Brandon, Randy Post, and Donathan, your top 4. Coming into turns 3 and 4 once again. Austin looking to take us green flag racing. And we are underway.
Green.
Austin off to a great start. Brandon's going to try to get right behind him now. Brandon felt the pressure from Randy Post. Austin slips up big time. Brandon all over the back end of the 22. Side by side, Brandon throws a slider. Austin right underneath him, coming out of turn number 4. Still side by side. Austin's right there. Crossover move from Brandon, possibly down the backstretch. Nope, gonna stay right there. Brandon's gonna stay to the top. Austin cuts that bottom off. Brandon on top, carrying his momentum. Here comes Brandon on top now. Brandon took the lead, coming out of turn number 4. Him and Austin going at it, but don't count out Jackson. Jackson, oh my god. Jackson's back up into the top 3 and catching up to Austin, running P2. The 21 machine is on a mission here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 2 laps to go for Jackson. Can he get one more spot? He's looking for P2. He's going to come up. Contact there with Austin. He's getting in the wall again. White flag waving right now for Brandon. Brandon in the open air. 3 wide for second right now. Randy Post, Austin, Jackson down low. Jackson throws a slider on Randy, and Jackson will end up coming in tonight. What a race that was. Take a look at your results. Brandon ending up in P1. Jackson second. Randy and Austin rounding out your top 4. Heat race number 2 lines up like this. Inside of row number 1 will be Kevin Rogers, and outside of him will be Donnie Thibodeau. Inside of row number 2 will be Isaiah and Daniel Hudson. Sorry if I say your last name wrong, Daniel. On the outside. And tagging it inside of row number 3 will be Ryan Sanford and Chris Thibodeau. And inside of row number 4, starting 7th here tonight, will be Ty Best. That is heat race number 2. take a look at Kevin Rogers' wrap. A beautiful 5 wrap. Love that. Donnie Thibodeau, I believe it's a new wrap as well today. I haven't seen that wrap before. Love that color. Love that gold. Definitely sticks out like crazy. Chris Thibodeau always rolling in the 44, so keep your eyes on that. Ryan Stanford as well. He went second quick, so keep your eyes on the 30 car here tonight. Now you gotta think, guys, it's all fixed setup as well here tonight, so everyone's rolling with the same setup, so you can't really say, oh, Twisted's better than Majula say, but you know, it's a fixed setup. It's just what the people have on their car. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, down the backstretch this time by Kevin, Donnie, Isaiah, and Daniel, your top 4 here tonight so far. We're getting ready to take off for green once again. It's number 2 coming out of turn number 4, and we are racing here tonight at Volusia once again.
Green, green, green.
Green flag waving for heat race number 2 right now. Kevin pulling away. Isaiah takes that second place away from Donnie. Donnie not giving up right now. Donnie on the top of the racetrack battling for P3. Ryan Stanford right there to the bottom. Donnie staying to the top. He falls back to P4 though. Donnie staying in the top 4. Thibodeau. Chris Thibodeau falls back to P7. Ryan Stanford looking for second now on Isaiah. He's rolling the bottom. Ryan staying to the bottom. He's going to take P2 coming out of turn number 2 this time by. 7 laps to go. Ryan still has plenty time to get up here with Kevin. And as I say that, he's all over the back end of the 5 car. Ryan making some moves here tonight. Kevin to the top. Ryan down low. Side by side in the 3 and 4. Ryan looking to get a run, and oh no, Daniel sideways coming out of turn number 4. Let's take a look and see what happened. Daniel in the 1 car battling, I believe, with Chris Thibodeau here. Let's see what happens. Believe he was coming up here. Any contact? Yeah, a little bit. Maybe Donnie didn't really hesitate in time to hit the brakes, but you know, you gotta come up across somebody's nose. You kind of expect them not to probably check up for you, but you know, it is what it is. But right now, Kevin definitely did not want to see that caution. Actually, he probably did. That's gonna force Ryan on the outside now, and Isaiah is still sitting 3rd. Donnie still controlling P4. Chris Thibodeau in 5th position right now. He also wants to try to make it into tonight's A main. Pace truck lights should be going out. So not yet. Still 2 to green. Right now, all up front, it's been Kevin Rogers, but Ryan on the move right now, up 3 spots here tonight. Pace truck lights are off this time by, coming to 5 laps to go when we come out of turn number 4. Isaiah blinking in and out right there, you just saw. Donnie Thibodeau still sitting 4th. Gotta think, Donnie has some nose damage. Is that gonna hurt him just a little bit? I don't know. We'll find out. Down the back stretch into turn 3 and 4. Kevin and Ryan about to take us green flag action once again here for heat race number 2, and we are racing once again.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Donnie Thibodeau slept on the start. That's gonna let Chris Thibodeau finally get around of him. Kevin right there to the outside. Here comes Ryan back to the inside. Riding at 30, rolling the inside of the racetrack. He's looking for P1. He's got it coming out of turn number 4 this time by. Give it to Ryan out of turn number 4. 4 laps remaining. Kevin on the outside getting a nice run as well. He's going to slip up just a little bit. Ryan gets some momentum. Top side might not be in right now, but Chris Thibodeau also making some late moves. He's looking for P3 now. Donnie Thibodeau fell back from 4th all the way to 7th. Kevin trying to get up there with Ryan. Ryan hugging the bottom of the track.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Pretty good. And caution here tonight once again for heat race number 2 as we got 2 laps to go. Ty Best bringing out our second caution. We'll take a look here. Go into 3 and 4, and oh no. Donnie Thibodeau tagging Ty Vest hard into turn number 4. That's going to send the 13 car upside down as well. Man, oh man. Not too sure what was up with that. Maybe I missed something. I don't know, but we all know that Donnie's nose is all fucked up right now. See if he goes in for a fast repair or not. Don't believe he will. But currently order right now. For some reason it's showing. Okay, on my end it was showing Chris Thibodeau done with his laps, so it's a little weird. I believe it got fixed now. We'll see. Chris Thibodeau should be sitting P4 on our end. It's showing him 6 and a lap down. Not too sure why. But that's also on one overlay that's kind of broken right now too. But overall, guys, we're getting ready to go green once again. Here, coming out of turn number 4, Ryan looking for green. We are racing for heat race number 2.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Green and white flag waving for Ryan this time by. One last chance for Kevin. Does Kevin have anything for Ryan? Ryan down low, Kevin on top. Not gonna get it. Who coming out of turn number 4? Isaiah will take that final transfer spot. Or no, Chris Thibodeau will take that final transfer spot. Take a look at your results. Ryan, Kevin, Isaiah, and Chris will finish out your top 4 to rest. We'll have to go through the consolation. Heat race number 3, your final heat race here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Taking a peek to the inside of row number 1 will be Jeff Martin, and outside of him will be Jesse Cameron. On outside of him, inside of row number 2 be Jacob Hornick and Stephen Metcalf. Inside of row number 3 be David and Chris Edwards, and tagging the end of the field would be Robert McKinn. Sorry if I say that last name, Robert. But that is heat race number 3, your last heat race here tonight. Try to hop on board here with Jacob running the number 8 scheme here tonight for Kyle Busch. As most people don't know, if they do know, Kyle Busch sadly passed away last week due to some illness. So condolence out to the Busch family and everything. Hopefully everything goes well. We'll be praying for them as we move on. But good for Jacob for running the number 8 here tonight. Hopefully get himself a dub or possibly a podium for Kyle Busch here tonight. Alright, here we go. Once again, heat race number 3, another 10 laps. Jeff Martin and Jesse 1 and 2, and we are green flag racing here at Volusia. late start there on Jeff. He waited. That's going to help Jacob out big time now. Jacob takes that second position, but here comes David in the 19. David trying to peek for seconds. He's to the inside of Jacob right now. David currently battling for second, trying to get up there with Jacob. Jacob holding him up big time. He's going to push up the track. David underneath of him. Almost 3 wide coming out of turn number 4. Metcalf right behind him as well in the 707. He's staying towards the middle. He's going to get a run. He's going to take it to the top. David to the inside of the 8s. He's looking pretty good right now. David and Jacob battling for Metcalf tries to force a 3 wide, not going to get it. Now David's looking for the lead coming out of turn, going into turn 1. Jeff Martin up into the wall big time. That's going to let David take P1. Metcalf right there as well, sitting P2 with Jacob. Jacob contact with Metcalf. 6 laps to go for heat race number 3. Metcalf roll over the back end of the 8. Almost got him sideways there. Metcalf still trying to roll in the middle, and Jeff Martin, he's getting contact now with Metcalf. Jeff Martin tight against the wall right there, comes up into Metcalf again. That's going to hurt him more. Metcalf knows the pressure's real. Roberts right there to the inside. He had to check up big time. Great battle for P4 right now. Jeff Martin in the 707. Metcalf is just trying everything in the 707 to stay in that spot into tonight's A main. As we got 3 laps to go, Jacob still running P2, David running P1 right now. Great battle for P4. Jacob and Robert and Steven going at it. Robert to the inside of the 707, coming out of turn number 4, not gonna get it. Metcalf got a lead. 2 laps to go, 3 wide going into 1 and 2, and Robert got pitched down low. That's gonna hurt him big time as they got other cars coming right behind him. Metcalf trying to get around Jeff Martin, coming to the white flag right now. All eyes up front. David and Jacob 1 and 2. David going down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Does Jacob have anything left in the 8 machine? He's going to take it to the middle of the racetrack, but it's not going to be enough. Give it to heat race number 3 to David. David, Jacob second, Jeff Martin third, and Metcalf sitting in that 4th and final transfer spot. The rest will have to go nowhere. Everyone makes the A main. So 5-minute warm up here, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll be right back with our A main starting lineup as they guys break into track. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, warm-up has concluded. It is time to get ready for tonight's starting lineup. Here is your starting lineup here tonight. Tagging it inside of row number 11 will be Chris Edwards. Tagging it outside of row number 10 will be Ty Best. And side of him will be Donathan in the 77. Outside of row number 9 will be Robert and Donnie Thibodeau. And outside of row number 8 will be Nick Litzman and Jesse Cameron. Outside of row number 7 will be Daniel Hardston and Kenneth Logue on the outside. Or inside, sorry. Outside of row number 6 will be Stephen Metcalf and Chris Thibodeau. Tagging outside of row number 5 will be Brandon and Ryan Sanford. Outside of row number 4 will be David and Jackson Johnstone on the inside. Outside of row number 3 will be Kevin Rogers and Jacob Hornick. Outside of row number 2 will be Randy Post and Isaiah. And your front low looks like this. Starting outside of row number 1 will be Jeff Martin and Austin Litzman. Starting pool here tonight. Oh, don't want that. Please disappear. Why is my overlay being dumb? Oh man, I love it. Alright, I'm going to have to refresh that real quick, ladies and gentlemen. As I do that, let's hop on board with our leader real quick. Jeff and Austin as I refresh my overlay. But green flag about to get underway once again. Austin and Jeff currently sitting 1 and 2. Going into turns 3 and 4 this time by. We are racing here tonight at Volusia.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Austin off to a great start. Jeff trying to peek to the outside. Randy Post right there as well. Martin holding off that second position. As I got my overlay finally working. Let me get that back up for y'all. There we go. Sorry about that. But currently still green. Everyone up pretty good right now. Jackson Johnstone up to P2 right now in the 21 machine. Where is David at? We have no idea. David currently sitting P11, falling back deeply right now. Jackson Johnstone up to second, battling with Jeff Martin. Austin's pulling away just a little bit, but not too much. Austin's got about a second gap on the second place guy right now. 25 laps to go. Ryan Sanford as well. 3 wide. Down low. Staying to the very bottom. Chris Thibodeau as well on the very bottom as well. Ryan Sanford up to P4. Looking for third now. He's going to take a peek to Ryan's. He's going to take a peek on Jeff. Jeff gets into Jackson. Give P3 to Ryan Sanford right now. Now looking for 2. Ryan holding the bottom of the racetrack. Chris Thibodeau trying to follow him as well. Don't know how he is doing that. Right now, Ryan Sanford up front leading this field. Looking pretty good, dominant throughout the field right now. Austin Litzman still sitting P1. Jackson and Ryan about to go at it. Jackson pitches him off just a little bit. Ryan, I don't know.
Yellow flag is out.
And yellow, yellow, yellow. First caution out here tonight. No clue who it could have been on just yet. Not popping up on my end. But we can always go back and take a look. We'll find out real quick, guys. Don't worry. We'll go back here and see what happened. So it looks like right here kind of started. Donnie, oh, again, just came up into Robert there and just kept it going, just kept flying through him and just kept him sideways. Donnie, I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now, but that's what it looked like on my end. It could have been maybe different on everyone else's, but it looked like Donnie just absolutely just took him out again. But pace truck lights are off. Austin's still up front. Jackson's second. Ryan Sanford third now, and Isaiah sitting comfortable in P4. Right now, your hard chargers throughout the field is Daniel up 7 spots. Ryan up there as well. He's currently up 6 in. Jackson's up 5, and we are ready to go. Green flag racing. Everyone being impatient right there, trying to go. Perfect timing with the leader, but the leader did not go. 21 laps to go. Ryan and Jackson going at it for P2 now. Isaiah in a 70 taking a peek as well to the inside. More cars behind them getting together. And I believe they're getting together. Kevin Rogers, yes. Oh, big wreck. David involved in that one. We'll take a look at here. It looks like this kind of got 3-4 wide. David kind of made some contact there with the one car, I believe, of Daniel. Then this kind of came up the track, and Kevin nowhere to go. This absolutely chaos throughout the field right now with 20 laps to go. Big wreck early in tonight's race, 10 laps in. Everyone's going to go in and get their fast repair. I believe Kevin actually had to tow there, so yeah, he's currently sitting in there. So is David. Daniel. So like I said, Daniel was your hard charger, but now give it up to Nick. Nick is actually tied with Ty Vest right now with up to 9 spots. It's showing, actually, he's showing 10 spots. So Ty Vest currently your hard charger here tonight. Austin still leading up front, and Jackson defending that second position pretty well right now to Ryan. Ryan all over the bottom of the racetrack looking pretty good. Chris Thibodeau also went to the end of the field. Possibly went in for fast repair. Maybe he had some damage, not too sure. But yellow brings out our second yellow, brings out our second, oh my god. That second crash brings out our second yellow here tonight, and it looked like we're single file, so we'll see. Green flag coming out of turn number 4. Austin still has the lead. Jackson sitting P2. Out of turn number 3 and 4, Austin looking for green, and we are racing once again here at Volusia.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag waving. Austin off to a great start. Jackson trying his best, try to get some momentum carried once again. Now Ryan is going to stay towards the middle of the top of the racetrack. Bottom kind of kicked out. He's going to stick it to the inside now. Back to the inside. The 30s right there with Jackson. Jackson knows he's there. Jackson's going to pull away just a little bit down the backstretch in the 3 and 4. Ryan Sanford trying everything in a 30 machine. Here comes Jacob Hornick. Jacob on the outside of Isaiah. Now Isaiah's going to come across. He's going to slip up big time. That's going to let Jacob get a run down in the backstretch in the 3 and 4. Jacob down low, slider in the 3 and 4. Isaiah sees it happening. No crossover moves. Cannot make it happen. Give P4 to Jacob right now. Metcalf as well. Up into the top 5. Trying to get himself into the top 5. 15 laps to go. Austin still up front leading. Jackson all over the back end of Austin now. Austin knows he's there. He just got to be patient. Run his... Jackson doing some type of track movement that I've never seen before. Crossover moves or a slider line at Volusia. It's a little bit strange to see that, actually, to be honest. If you race Volusia on iRacing, I've never seen a slider line like that before. That always kills your tires doing that. As you can tell, that's actually letting Ryan catch up to him now. He's going to take it to the inside of Jackson now out of turn number 4. Not going to get him. Jackson back underneath. Cross slider line. Ryan right there. He somehow maintained his position. Austin knows 2 fast drivers are behind him. And he's only got 11 laps to go. He only prays. Austin's going to pinch off Jackson right now. Jackson right there. Jackson trying everything in a 21 machine to get a win here. He'll set himself up pretty big in points again. He's taken to the peak to the inside slider line. Ryan right there. He's going to take it to the bottom. He's going to send it down low in the 3 and 4. Side by side looking for second, maybe more. Give P2 to Ryan Sanford at the line. Contact with Jackson and Ryan sideways in front of the field. Everyone trying to avoid and no one is slowing up. They're just deciding. Yeah, let's just hit everyone. Just keep going. Yep. And Ryan just pulled out in front of Chris Thibodeau, so that's going to give some damage to Chris Thibodeau. Take a look here. Ryan came up the track for a slider for second. Tried to cut underneath. Caught the wall there. Then not too sure what was all that. This cut left. I don't know if he caught the wall or not. We can try to get a different view here. Let's see what view we can get real quick for y'all. We'll get a blimp view real quick. Yeah, just caught that front stretch wall. That might have broke his front end, and that's what kind of sent him down low. That's actually going to give Jackson a break now, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We all know Jackson has some heavy nose damage in that front right. Jacob Hornick sitting P3 here tonight. Metcalf up 7 spots now. Robert as well 11. Chris Edwards 13 and Donathan up 10 spots. So where is Daniel if I had to speak about Daniel? Daniel. Or sorry, David. I'm looking for David. Where is our boy David? I believe David is currently 15th. Yep. David is currently 15th. So he is going to need a miracle here tonight with only 9 laps to go. Come at 8. Like I said, Chris Thibodeau, not happy for what happened. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, coming into 3 and 4. Once again, we are racing here tonight at Volusia. 8 laps remaining. Austin up front right now. Jackson still trying to run down your leader. Jackson to the top of the track here. Hornick in the 8 machine. He's got the power. Bush right now. He's taking a peek to the inside of Jackson. Jackson's right there. Side by side in the 1 and 2. Hornet comes up on his nose a little bit. Jackson crossover move. Jacob to the top. Here comes Jackson possibly with the slider in the 3 and 4. He's going to come up. Crossover move from Jacob now. Not going to get him. Give Jackson P2 still. Slider battle going on for P2 and Isaiah right there in the mix. Isaiah up to the top 5 as well. Brandon as well trying to work his way up. Jacob currently holding off P2 to Jackson. Jackson trying to take it back. He's not going to get out of turn number 4. 5 laps remaining. Jackson is still trying everything in that slider line. It's going to come up big time. Isaiah contact there with Brandon. Brandon as well working to get up more. Keep our eyes on. Jacob wants to see a caution or Austin to make a mistake. Austin has to be perfectly clear here with only 3 laps to go, and right now he is sticking it to the bottom.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
And as I say that, yellow flag has waved. Isaiah brings out or caution once again. Let's take a look here. Him and Brandon going at it. Kind of got sideways down the backstretch. Kind of try to save it. Then Metcalf right there tagging his left rear. Hopefully tried to save him, kept him, and just kind of set him up there. So really nothing you could there. It's just the whole racing deal. This, yeah, a big wreck. Isaiah taking a tumble into 3 and 4. Big time. That 70 car not looking too well here tonight at Volusia. But let's not up. Jacob is on a move and on a mission here tonight. Jacob is trying to win here tonight for Kyle Busch. Can he get it done as we only got 3 laps to go? White flag waving. Going green this time by. Can Austin hold off Jacob, or can Jacob somehow pull off a miracle here tonight? And to turn 3 and 4. Austin looking to take us green.
Hang on, we're not going green.
And yellow waving once again. Maybe a mistake. I don't know. Nope, Isaiah pulls onto the track, so white flag still out though, still single file. Let everybody calm down a little bit. No, Jacob's probably sweating right now in his car. If I were you, Jacob, just take your time, breathe. Try to take your time and get around Austin. You see what line he's running. You stick to your line and you stay to where you're at. A podium is a podium. A win is a win. So let's get it done here tonight, Jacob. Here in the 3 and 4, green flag about to wave once again. Austin takes us green flag racing here tonight at Volusia once again.
Green flag.
Jacob currently running P2, P3. He falls back 2 more spots. Brandon right there. Jacob not lifting. Jackson's back up to second. He's going to take a peek. They're 3 wide for second right now. Jacob looking to stay in a podium spot. Brandon comes up in the 3rd now. Jacob sideways down the backstretch. Austin Litzman. No, Austin. Oh my God. 2 laps to go. Big wreck down the backstretch. No caution called. Austin up front. White flag waving. Down into turns 3 and 4. Austin comes out of turn number 4. Donnie in the way. Almost contact. And coming out of the front stretch, Austin Litzman takes home P1. Jackson Johnston 2nd, and Brandon finishing out in the top 3. Wow, what a finish that was, uncalled for, to be honest, for how that ends there. Let's take a look at your results. Austin coming in P1, Jackson second, Brandon in P3, Robert fourth, Donathan fifth, and the rest right behind him. So, what a field of cars. Cautions, it could have been limited, but you know, it is what it is. We'll bring in your top three real quick. We'll bring in Brandon for his quick interview. So let those guys get caught up real quick as they're getting into their spots. So most people do know I always go back 10 laps, so give me a second on that. Alright, let's see if we can pull in Brandon real quick. There he is. Hey, Brandon, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
What's going on, Brandon? Well, congrats to you on a podium finish once again with Apex Racing League. Definitely on a move here tonight at Volusia. Take us back to what you could have possibly done a little bit different or maybe earlier in the race to maybe get yourself up front earlier.
Yeah, I honestly don't know, man. Austin was on a tear, so I definitely knew it was gonna be hard to beat that boy, but it was nuts, dude. That's to say the least. That was pretty crazy.
Oh yeah,
That was a hornet's nest.
oh yeah.
I lost two of my boys in a heat race. It was rough, you know.
Oh yeah, 1%. You know, Volusia can be very tough here, as you can probably tell. It was for a lot of people. Those last two laps there, you're probably expecting a caution with only 2 laps to go, but no caution thrown there. Take us back when the lap cars kind of got involved there. You think you possibly had a shot of passing Jackson for a second?
Yeah. I think actually the lap going into the turn into 1 and 2 before we actually caught them on the backstretch, I definitely should have ran middle of the top, but I followed in on the bottom, so I feel like I definitely could have got past him if I'd have rolled middle of the top there. But other than that, I don't know. I really didn't know where they were going, so I honestly figured it was all right to finish third instead of dying.
Oh yeah, 1%. Well, Brandon, I can tell right now the track state was kind of starting to slick off there. Saw a lot of people running the bottom and a lot of people running the middle. Where did you feel more comfortable running at here tonight?
Yeah, definitely the middle. I ran the middle for most of the race, actually. It was a hard slider, actually, to begin rolling like middle to bottom, actually, to start off the night. But I definitely felt good rolling the middle to the top. Actually, running a hard slider through the middle, actually, toward the feature time. Definitely the whole way through the feature, actually. That's how I got most of my spots. I couldn't hook that bottom like a lot of them guys.
Well, I'll tell you what, Brandon, it definitely paid off. Your P3 here tonight at Volusia. Congrats to you. Before you take off, Brandon, anybody on that beautiful car you want to thank?
Yep, I got to thank Kevin, of course, for the rap, man. I love this rap, man, and Kevin's always putting out heaters. So if you need a rap, I'd get with him. I got to thank my boys, all these boys at Butterbean Racing, everything showing out. Everybody's showing out for the league race tonight. You guys for streaming, especially you, man. Like I said, every week here, you stream all these leagues, so we all can't thank you enough for that. And that's about it.
All right, well, Brandon, all I can say, thank you for coming out here tonight. You know what? We'll see you again next week as we head into Lanier.
I appreciate it, brother. We'll see you next week.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, Brandon finishing P3 here tonight. Let's bring in the 21 machine of Jackson Johnstone. If it will work. There we go. Jackson, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, congrats on a second place run here tonight. I thought at first when I saw your nose damage, I thought you were going to fall back pretty bad, but the caution saved you. Take us back to how you got it done here tonight.
Well, first of all, I don't know. I didn't get a chance to watch a replay, but um, I don't know if that was my fault or not. I felt like I couldn't react in time because he slid across my nose. So if that was my fault, I'm not sure who it was, but I apologize. And secondly, that was fun. I had damage from that, and but I had more tires than Austin, so I thought maybe I could get them, but I'll take a second place and not having to start last next week, and I think that will keep me first in points, which is kind of my main priority in this league. And I had fun. Um, I hate that somebody I was involved in a wreck with somebody, but I mean, I mean, you can't be biased, but I've raced with you for years. I don't wreck people on purpose. So I had fun,
Oh
and I
yeah.
appreciate them hosting.
Oh yeah, 1%, Jackson. Well, all I can say, congrats to you. And you know what? I think it definitely is going to help you out. I mean, David finally worked himself into top 10. I think he could have done a little bit better. He's still there in points, but I think you are going to jump pretty big here as we head into Lanier next week. So all I can say, congrats to you, Jackson, on finishing strong here tonight in the second place position. Before you take off, anybody in the car you want to thank, or a wife?
Yeah, I'll thank my wife, and I thank All Motor Racing for everything they do for me, all the setups and all that fun stuff. And I just um, I haven't been on very much lately. This is my first time on since last Thursday, and my next time on will be this upcoming Thursday. So hopefully we can get some more cars on Thursday. We'll see.
Oh yeah,
But
1%.
I'll talk to you then.
Yes, sir. Well, Jackson, congrats, and we'll see you again next week.
All right, thank you, sir. Bye.
All right, well, that was Jackson Johnstone finishing P2 here tonight. Let's bring in Austin, the man who led the entire field here tonight. Austin, you got a copy?
I hear you.
Hey, man, congrats to you on an amazing win here tonight at Volusia, leading all 30 laps. I know your heart must have been racing when you saw Jackson and Ryan right behind you. Take us back to how you got it done here.
Yeah, man, that was a tricky track for sure. Normally it's Huggy pulling the bottom, I feel like, or blowing the wall down. And dude, there was people running slider lines and everything else. So towards the end there, you could see that I was searching pretty hard, just trying to find some grip. My tires were gone about 10 laps prior to that, but we somehow was able to keep it up front.
Oh, yeah, 100%, Austin. And you saw Jacob a little bit. Jacob actually had a big shot at winning it, kind of. If we kind of didn't go caution free, you think maybe Jacob could have possibly got around you there with the last 10 laps?
Yeah, I definitely was not the fastest car tonight. I know that for sure. Jackson was fast, and I know Jacob was there, and David at some points. I'm not really sure what all happened there, but it sucks for them guys. I know they got caught up in a wreck. But man, this, like I said, dude, this track was fast all night, heat race, everything, and finally the invert worked my way a little bit, so I wasn't too ashamed to start in the front row inside of this thing.
Oh, yeah, 1%. Well, Austin, all I can say, congrats to you on an amazing win here tonight at Volusia. Before you take off, anybody on the car you want to thank?
Yeah. First off, I gotta thank Brandon. He coaches me, helps me keep everything, keeps me fast. High voltage sim sports and twisted setups for always keep me in contention at tracks I'm not really good at. So I appreciate them. I
Well,
appreciate you guys for the hosting.
oh yeah, 100%. Well, thank you, Austin, for coming out. You know, points wise, we'll see where you even at. I'm not even too sure. Right now,
I
you're
don't think
currently
I'm very good.
17th, so you might set yourself up for a top 10. You never know.
Yeah, that's what we'll shoot for anyway.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, Austin, all I can say, congrats again, and we'll see you again next week as we head into Lanier.
I appreciate it, buddy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's gonna round up here tonight at Volusia Speedway. Very racetrack, fast racetrack. Sorry, I tell you, when I'm not myself, I talk weird. So people already know. Oh man, I love it. But overall, hopefully everyone enjoyed tonight's race. That's gonna be tonight. No stream this week. I'll be currently going out Wednesday and Thursday, pretty much all week. 5 nights of racing. Western Pennsylvania Speed Week is currently this week, so it's been raining for probably 5 to 6 weeks now. I've been trying to go out to watch a race, and this is actually going to be a beautiful weekend. So I'm gonna not pass up another opportunity and go racing this week. So no stream tomorrow or Thursday. I have to get a hold of the guys on that to let them know. But overall, hopefully everyone enjoyed tonight's broadcast, and we'll be back again next week on Tuesday as they head into Lanier. Have a great night, everyone.